Hey guys, how's it going today? So, I want to give a special shout out to Kev-in-Thailand for the research he's done on medical care here in Thailand. You know, I've been having the same headaches as him. He made a video and he talked about the headaches he's had and the stress trying to find out what to do, to have insurance or no insurance, what to do. And I've been going through the same thing. And you know, I'm born in London, born in England, but I also lived in America a long time. And what he said about not having insurance but being smart is just exactly what I think. I did the same thing in America. I did work for a corporate company once, and they give me some insurance. I never needed it, but I had some. But I did the same thing. You know, I just try to do preventative. And even when I lived in England, I did the same thing. I try to be smart and, you know, look after myself. You know, what do they say? An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. So Kevin in Thailand, thanks so much for your research. Kind of give me some peace of mind. So what did I decide to do myself? Well, first thing I do is, I've been doing this for most of my life, is trying to eat well. You know, generally I can say I don't drink, but I do have a beer now and again, maybe a glass of wine, but I'm not really a drinker. I did when I was younger, but nowadays I'm like not really fussed about it. So one thing I decided I'm going to do is I'm going to save some money. I have a savings account and I've already started saving, and I'm going to put money in it, and the sole purpose of it is for medical cover. So I'm going to save some money. And the reason for that is, one of the things that Kevin said was that he knew somebody. I'll leave a link so you can listen to his video yourself, and you can, but I'm quoting, so if I'm a little bit, you know, wrong, then I apologize. But so in the video that Kevin's talking about, a guy paid into the system for 10 years. He paid 637,000 baht, and then he needed an operation or something, and he had to pay 600,000 baht. So if he'd have saved his money over that 10 years in the savings account, he would have paid 600,000 still, but he would have had 37,000 baht in his bank account still. So that's kind of my philosophy. You know, I think if what was his name, Graham, who passed away, needed a heart surgery. So I think, well, you know, if that costs, I think they said it costs 1.6 million. So if you start aiming towards saving 2 million, you can leave it in your bank account and it's there as a nest egg. If you need, you know, to renew your visa, you have that money, or you can use it for health insurance. So that's what I decided to do. But one thing I just want to say, I can leave the link for this one too in the bottom. I did a video before about herbs, or maybe I won't do another one, but for those who are watching this, you know, if you do a search on like garlic, health benefits of garlic, health benefits of ginger, health benefits, there's many herbs. Oregano, whatever you want to call it. You know, I have some plants. I actually have those plants in my garden. So if you put if you grow the plants and then make a smoothie every day with kale or carrots and apples, a little bit of everything, throw it all in. And you know, if you drink it alone like that, it's maybe a little bit bitter. But if you just put one banana in it, you know, you're going to get all the potassium and magnesium and things, and it's a little bit sweet, so it'll knock the bitterness off. So it's not the nicest thing to do, but don't save it. Make it fresh every day, and just throw a little bit of everything in there. And you think, oh my God, it's too much. Well, it's not meant to taste nice. Medicine don't taste nice. But the good thing about these different herbs, like ginger and garlic and so on, they have antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antiparasitic, anti-many things properties. And now there's even turmeric. Turmeric, they say, is in some cases more powerful than some medicine. So if you're taking some medicines, be careful if you take the herbs too. You have to do your research, or just take a little bit. And the aim is not to take medicine for the rest of your life, it's to get off it, because it's the side effects. and get your health back. So that's what I do. I do the smoothie in the mornings. I try to eat well. You know, sometimes I eat something I shouldn't, but not very often. And I try not to eat too much junk. But you know, I'm human. I eat it too. So the first thing is do the herbs. Try to eat well. But you know, I cut my arm. I have a video about I cut my arm, and how did I cut that? I was working in the garden. I was trying to fix my water pump that I use to suck the river water up to water my trees and so on, and the roof fell down and cut my arm quite bad. I knew I needed stitches. Can't do it myself. I live alone, so I can't do it myself. If I had butterfly stitches or steri strips, whatever you want to call them, I could have probably done it myself. But I didn't have any. I do now, and so I had to get a shower with a hole in my arm because I was filthy. Put a t-shirt and some shorts on, went to the hospital, and they kept saying they wanted to inject me with all this stuff and do the stitches. I said no, just butterfly stitches. So they did that, and I didn't have to have any injections. I didn't have to have nothing. I just butterfly stitches. 2 weeks later, gone, done, and it's healed nice. If you have a look, see the line. So it's healed up, all healed up. So anyway, today I went to a clinic. I took Kevin's advice. I went to try to find a clinic. It's actually a lab, and you know, you can go in there and pee in a bottle and say, okay, you can check for everything. But I wanted to do, what I was thinking of doing is go to the lab and say, look, well, Kevin said he did 5,050 baht for everything, and you're going to do that once a year. Good idea. And I think I'll do something similar. But what I wanted to do initially is I wanted to just go in and say, here's, you know, check my liver function, check my kidney function, check whatever. But why? I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I just felt I needed to. So maybe I'll just do what Kevin said, pay 5,050 baht, something similar. I don't live where he lives. I live near Ayutthaya. I have to drive a while to get here, but it's my nearest big town. So I have a dentist who speaks English. She's very good, very professional. And actually, I suggested something, and she said that's a waste of money. So I said, I like her, so I'll stay with her because she's real, you know. So I want to find a doctor. But I went to the hospital a couple months ago. This is what started me all up. I went to the hospital a couple months ago with a problem, and it turned out to be nothing. But he wanted to, so I got referred to a urologist. He wanted to check my prostate, which he did, and said, oh, I'm not sure if it's enlarged or not. Maybe you have to give some medicine. So I'm like, you're not sure? He says, no, I'm not sure. I said, well, let's wait for the results then. You know, it's only 1 week. So the week they came back, I did a blood test, urine test, and whatever he tested for my kidneys and so on, prostate, blood test, and it all came back negative. So, see what I mean? You have to be proactive and smart. He wanted me to start taking medicine for an enlarged prostate when I had nothing wrong with my prostate. And these drugs that they want to give you have side effects. So, that's why I say, be smart. And, you know, you can't just drink beer. You know, I was in the British Army for a long time, and people said, you know, if I get sick, it's my doctor's fault. What are you talking about? So, you know, you have an organic instrument that you live inside of, and it's up to us to take care of it. And, you know, today where everything's fast and, you know, cell phones close to your head and radiation and cell phone towers, you have to be bloody smart to look after your health. So be proactive. So like I said, I do the herbs every day. Each one has its own little property. That's why I do a little bit of everything. And then I'm going to take Kevin's advice and get the checkup from a local doctor at a local clinic and not go to a hospital, otherwise you pay a fortune. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I went to the doctor. I seen a doctor. It was like 1,500 baht, and she spoke good English. And then I had to see a urologist, which is only like 1,300 for everything. So it's not like extortionate. But you know, you have to fluff about with nurses and blood pressure this, and I don't need all that. Just check this. You know, maybe this is a Sergeant Major mindset. I don't want all the bullshit. Just get to the facts. But be proactive is my, if I'm allowed to give anybody advice, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving medical advice. Look after yourself. Do the herbs as much as you can. You know, boring, but if you want to stay healthy, do it. If you want, you know, you wouldn't spend you wouldn't buy a Mercedes and put diesel in a petrol engine or petrol in a diesel engine, or you look after it. So look after yourself, you know. And I only say that, I don't say that because I need to take control of everybody. I say it because I care about people. Sorry. So that's me. So again, Kev-in-Thailand in Pattaya. Thanks for your advice and thanks for your research you did. And I'm going to do the same. So to everybody else, all the best, guys. Look after yourselves and stay healthy. Until next time.